What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. So for this horror trailer review, we are taking a look at a film called The Haunting at Jack the Ripper's House. Now this says here in the headline, 2 exclusive trailers preview the found footage horror film. We're only going to be taking a look at one of the trailers. The other one starts off with kind of like this behind the scenes aspect, interviews, and then leads into a trailer, which much of what's shown in that one is part of the first trailer that we are going to take a look at. But we have another found footage film to add to the list of a growing list. What it seems like for late 2024, moving into 2025, we're seeing an increase in found footage horror films, and we do have several more coming this year. So we're going to take a look at the article details, and then we're going to jump into the trailer. So Viral Haunt has been retitled The Haunting at Jack the Ripper's House, and Blade Discussing has not one but 2 exclusive trailers for the found footage horror film below. ITN Distributions officially preview centers on the horror surrounding Jack the Ripper legend, while producers TAW Entertainment, TAW's alternate trailer shows more of the influencers' reactions to the terrors that await them. So we have the casting here that's listed for the film. Looks like this might be the synopsis with the new title. Oh no, this is just a quote. With the new title, we're leaning even deeper into the terror and mystery that surrounds Jack the Ripper's legend, the filmmakers tell Blade Discussing. And now with the trailer officially out, audiences can finally get a glimpse of the horror that awaits. After skeptics accuse a group of YouTube paranormal investigators of faking their ghostly encounters, they take on their most ambitious challenge yet, proving their authenticity by spending the night in the infamous Jack the Ripper manor. What starts as their biggest viral opportunity quickly spirals into a terrifying fight for survival as they uncover the estate's horrific secrets and then come face to face with the lingering spirit of one of history's most notorious killers. Now, obviously, they're taking a wide step here because we know historically, real life, Jack the Ripper was never identified. And of course, there's all types of stories. There's been plenty of films. One of the ones I know that really dove headfirst into this was From Hell with Johnny Depp. And that film was done years ago. Great film. I definitely like that film. It was a very dark film. I think it's one of the more recent, not more recent, again, that film's been out for a while, but I can't think of a more recent film that really dove headfirst into Jack the Ripper or that particular lore or story. Because again, we don't know historically who Jack the Ripper was, but in this film, they're saying, oh, well, we're going to lock these influencers up in his manor. Well, how would you know it belonged to him? That would assume you know who Jack the Ripper is, right? So again, I know I'm getting too deep into that, analyzing it a bit too much. But again, that's just how my brain works when I think of something like that, that it just doesn't make sense. But this does lead me down to another subtopic that I've talked about on a video from yesterday and from some things last week, where I feel like here's another example where we're starting to see an increase in films that deal with social media influencers, YouTubers, things of that nature. So I'm wondering if we're finding ourselves in a way creating another or new subgenre within horror that deals with social media influencers. Whereas, that's a social media influence horror film, right? Like body horror, things of that nature. So we're going to take a look at the trailer here. Intertwining fact and fiction, the plot incorporates real-life connections to Aaron Kosminski, the Polish hairdresser whose DNA evidence has linked him to the true identity of Jack the Ripper. And then we have some additional casting here, and then the trailer. So let's scroll back up to the top of this article, then we'll pull up the trailer. So, all right, let's get rid of that. It won't let me get rid of this. So, okay, we'll just leave that there for now. All right, so we're going to watch one of the trailers, but I will put the link for this article in the description of the video. So if you want to check out both trailers, you can do so. Otherwise, we're just going to look at the one that's mentioned, the first one, and then let's see what this one's about.
Well, ghost hunters, today's the day. The Ripper's house. Jack the Ripper's house. No one's ever filmed inside before. This place gives them the creeps.
I think places like this stay empty for a reason.
What's with all this voodoo and witchcraft? Maybe it's the ghost of Jack the Ripper.
You shouldn't be here. You think this house is the problem? It's always been waiting for you.
Look! Oh my god! Tell me you saw that.
I saw it. Please tell me we got that on film.
You need to rethink this.
I'm not letting this slip away.
You won't leave. You can't.
We need to leave, Jake! There's something else in this house.
So for a found footage film, it looked like there was a bit of a mix there. It looks like they mixed a bit of found footage and traditional filming on some of those scenes. So I'm not sure if that was, it just happened to be the particular camera view of, like, because we do know there's stationary cameras. We did see like some of them that were mounted up to take a look down certain hallways, things of that nature. So I don't know if that was just, you know, in that room, that camera just happened to be sitting still and mounted, and that's why it looked like a traditional scene or filming aspect. And then they mixed in some of the found footage. I thought this trailer was, I think this trailer is put very well together. The intensity picks up as the music picks up. I do like that fact that the faster the music got, the faster the trailer started to pick up as far as the intensity goes. It looks like the one unlucky individual here is this young lady, the blonde, who happens to either, looks like she gets possessed potentially by the spirit of Jack the Ripper. That's just an assumption. Don't know if that's actually the case. I'm looking forward to this one. I'm a fan of when it comes to things like this that tie back a little bit to real life events. Now, again, I know this isn't going to have really anything to do with as far as, oh, this is really what happened or really the lore for Jack the Ripper. I get that. I accept that. This is strictly just going to be using Jack the Ripper as the villain or the stepping stone foundation for this film. All that being said, though, I am interested in this one because, again, I do like the Jack the Ripper aspect, but I also like for this found footage film, while they're in this manner, it appears the majority of this film, if not all this film, will be taking place at night. And also there's no power in this manner. Usually when we see something like this where you lock people up in a house or you lock people up like this, there's some level of power pushed into the house, so there are lights working so they can have them flicker off and on, things like that. This one, besides all the equipment that they've put in there, that's pretty much it. That's their power sources. Otherwise, they're pretty much walking around in the dark with headlamps or, you know, lamps in their hands, things of that nature. So looking forward to this one. I did try to confirm the release date. All I could find is that it is coming out in 2025, but I could not confirm as far as when. It appeared that it was coming out in summer for the UK, 2025, but as far as the US goes, I could not confirm a date. So if you happen to know the date, drop a comment in the comment section, let me know what that date is. Also, let us know what you think about the trailer, but I will put the link for the article in this description of this video so you can check out both trailers if you like. And if you haven't done so, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, we'll see you at the next one. Later.